Hello and welcome to the Triathlon Deb's YouTube channel.
Yes, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I'm blaming Debs for a momentary lapse of concentration. Or is it insanity I've got?
Maybe.
So anyway, this looks very cold and very dark.
And you're going to love it.
I'll try to make it look as if I'm loving it, but I can't really see it at this point in time. We would have passed the milking parlour on the way here, so it's a disaster to come past there without having a pint of beer. But we'll see how we get on. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get at least one lap in. I'm not intending to do more, I don't think, unless I feel really good, because I just don't want to upset anything.
No.
So I'm getting quite balanced now, ready for the event.
I mean, the first thing is to just not drown, isn't it? You know, get round and do a lap and not drown. That's a good starting point. So you can get to the start line.
I'll definitely try not to drown, because I don't want to be a burden on anybody. Because somebody would have to come in and fetch me out of the water, which would be... Or perhaps just leave me for fish bait, I don't know.
Back up to this middle one here, the yellow brandy buoy. Then you go back out down the bottom and then come up. That's a 500 metre loop. So how many laps are you going to do? 3. Good, 3 laps. For the sprint, you will be doing the same kind of formation, if that makes sense, but this buoy will be moved that way 50 metres or so.
I'm doing the sprint.
You're doing the sprint? Yep, yep.
So do you just come past this one on the second loop?
So when you're completing another lap, you head to this one here. Okay, so you come towards the pontoon and then you head for this blue buoy here, around this blue buoy. That's one lap completed. Okay. Take your time. If you're not that experienced in open water, just gradually get used to the water. Keep your legs up high. Kick your legs a little bit. Lie on your back a little bit. Get some water in your wetsuit. The neck of your wetsuit and your sleeves. Yeah. Alright, Noah, get it in.
When you win.
Have a wee. Warms your feet up as well.
And I might just get in just to have a wee.
You videoing anybody in particular, sir, or
just these two here?
just these 2 here? Okay. Straight on your back, legs up high. Look at the sky. Look at the blue sky. Straight on your back. Kick your legs. Legs up high. Get your legs up. Straight on your back. Float on your back. Not listening to me, Ella.
Float on your back.
You're alright, guys. Have you had brief?
Yeah, I was just there.
You have.
Yeah, please brief.
Okay, you bring it yeah, it's a bigger loop. Yeah, the legs are better. So maybe just some feedback. Remind you what we have. Get you in.
Here's the ramp, guys. That's it. Well done.
You well there, mate? I'll give you a hiss. I'll
Tell you what, you all did amazing on the way back. You really liked it. Nice.
Yeah, you're going to find it.
So that's the swim recce of the Staunton Harold route done. I did one lap, which is about 500 metres, with my uncle, so just nice and steady, just making sure that he got round okay. His first time in open water swimming, so he did pretty well to just get in and do 500 metres straight off. So hopefully he's got a bit of confidence now that he can get round and do it. I then went back in and just did 2 laps myself. I did the first lap a bit faster, so 500 metres in about 10:22, and then just did another lap, just eased off a little bit. I think I did about 11 minutes for the second lap with it. So the route itself, you start off with this blue buoy at the bottom left. You then go up to the blue buoy at the top of the lake, past that yellow buoy, keeping that on your left. You then do a 180 at that blue buoy at the top and come back down to this yellow buoy just in front of us. So you do like a W shape, and then you go back out to the top blue buoy on the right hand side, and then come back down to the blue buoy. Then for the second lap you go round again, and then as you come in just the swim exit just over on that right hand side by the Unlcle Sport sign. I'm going to be honest, the lake itself is a bit rank. It's quite nice down at this end, but it's really shallow. So at that top end round them blue buoys, it's like swimming at Home Pier Pond. It is just full of weeds. You just go around the buoy, you can see absolutely bugger all. And yeah, and you're just pulling through handfuls of pondweed, particularly the one on the right hand side with it. I think that's the shallowest point in the lake with it. So yeah, it's not the nicest of lakes to swim in, if I'm honest. I think the water temperature was about 16 degrees today. But yeah, I've swum in better, but I've also swum in worse as well. So yeah, it is what it is. On the day, this is the swim exit. It's an alright pontoon actually, it's quite nice to have a little ramp with it. A lot of them you just have to haul yourself out. But yeah, so it's got this nice little pontoon. And then I believe we're going around the side of the tree. And then transition is literally just going to be the right hand side of Staunton Harold Hall there. And then it's straight out onto the bike. Now as you know, I hate hills. I'm shit on hills. Come straight out of transition and straight up this hill. Whoopity-doo! Looking forward to that one. So yeah, so that's a bit of an evil start to it, to be honest. So yeah, you go over the bridge and straight up the hill, which is a shame really, because it's lovely around here. Really nice. But yeah, just full of freaking hills. We did the recce last week. It's got 4 decent hills on it. But yeah, it is what it is. You've just got to get on with it. That's me done for today. It is 8 o'clock. To be honest, I need to get home. I'm starving. I want some tea. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get home. It should only be about 45 minutes drive from here, but it's Download Festival on at the minute. So it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get here. I'm hoping now that everybody's at Download Festival and the roads are fairly clear with it, because I could really do with some food, to be honest. So yeah, so that is my training done and dusted. Ready to go. I'm coming to stay at my uncle's on Saturday night because he only lives like 10 minutes drive away. So we're staying over at my uncle's Saturday night and he's feeding us, and then we'll be up Sunday to crack on and get racing. See you Sunday. Before I go, actually, big shout out to Rebecca and Dean from Unlcle Sport. They've put on a really good session tonight. So they've had a safety kayak out there. They've been pretty good with all the people who are new into open water swimming. There's been quite a lot of kids here as well practicing. It's a big multi-sport weekend actually. It's not just the sprint triathlon. They've got all sorts on. They've got Olympic distance triathlon, they've got super sprint, I think they've got like aquathon, they've even got some doggy thing as well. So yeah, so it's going to be a really busy weekend actually, and they've put on a really good session tonight. So for those people that aren't very confident with the open water swimming, I think it's been quite a nice session. So yeah, big shout out to those guys at Endorphin Sport.